back in the RV reporting for ArabNet. I am Nima, and we have my super awesome friend Edith here. What up, Edith?
What's up?
How's it going?
Good.
So Edith, tell us a little bit. Who's Edith? What's Edith done? Because you've done some really cool things. And then what are you up to now? And what brings you to Austin? And what's kind of your thoughts on what's going on here and what people are doing? Welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm definitely my first time in an RV.
Really?
In
Ever?
Austin.
Oh, okay. Well,
definitely not my daily routine activities, but thank you for having me. I actually spent like my time 50-50. One is my startup, which is Dolphin Browser.
Yeah.
Dolphin started about 3 years ago. We're Sequoia funded. We have now about 50 million in install worldwide.
Wow.
Mostly on the Android, but we started because our founders picked up the Android phone and just couldn't believe how bad the default browser experience was. So we're the first one that actually developed gesture browsing and also voice browsing. So you can literally say eBay Nike shoes and you don't even have to type anything. You go to eBay and show you all the Nike shoes that you see.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've been going at it, and one of the reasons why I'm here, actually, yesterday we had this whole browser war panel going on with Firefox and also Opera. So that was definitely, it was really fun. There's a room full of hundreds and hundreds of developers, but it's quite interesting that we're totally doing the analogy of like how Firefox and IE was 10 years ago. Now it's repeating the history on mobile browsing. It's very fascinating. Yeah. And the other half of my time, I'm with Right Ventures. Right Ventures is a seed fund. We focus on mostly cloud platform and infrastructure as a service, and also now because my involvement, more investment in mobile apps and mostly productivity.
Cool. When do you sleep?
Well, never.
Never.
Well, I wouldn't be sleeping now if you didn't get me in the RV.
But I mean, even back in the day, so I used to do BizTech Day, and literally, you know this, like one of the first technology conferences I ever went to 5.5 or 6 years ago was your conference at the Westin. And that was kind of what got me into this whole ecosystem. And literally, I was really actually kind of sad when you stopped doing it, because you were doing Hong Kong and then
so we did New York, Seattle, San Francisco. Anyway, like I think it was a really great run. I did that for about 3 years, and I actually think that I wouldn't be doing Dolphin, I wouldn't be doing Right Ventures, and BizTech really was. I don't know if you know all the story, but about 5 years ago, I quit my corporate enterprise. I started as a developer, not a very good one, but I spent 6 years with Siebel, which is a CRM company, and then Oracle bought Siebel, so I was with Oracle. And then my last enterprise company, and it's even boring to talk about it, is Autodesk, make AutoCAD. And I did 10 years of that, and I thought, you know what, life is short, you got to do something you're passionate about. And I quit all that, but I really didn't know what I wanted to do. But one thing for sure, which I think that is exciting, what you're doing with PITME, is because once you sort of take a leap of faith, you need new sets of friends, and you really need to learn entirely different lingo. And for me, it's like I really couldn't find these people, and I went to a couple events and I thought they really sucked, and why don't I just do my own? So I actually started a just tiny little meetup group in San Francisco. I still remember I rented this, instead of the RV, I rented this room in Japantown, in Kabuki. $200, 5 people show up. I knew 3 out of the 5. I'm like, what the hell?
It was someone else though, right?
Yeah.
5 people showed up. And then, that's so funny. But I mean, the last one I went to was maybe 1,000 people.
So
1,000 people.
So by accident, this little meetup turned from 5 to 10 to 30 to 100 to 800, turned into a little business. But it was completely by accident. So that's how I, met my investment partner, Jonathan Siegel. And he's an amazing. He started Right Scale, Right Signature, Right Card. Everything is right. That's why we have Right Ventures. But yeah, like the conference itself became dealful, and I had no idea like how it works before. But yeah, so that's how we started doing like really like small angel investment, and got very lucky early on were involved with Heroku, CloudCake, which now with Rackspace, and Augustra, which is a PHP platform now with Engineer.
Wow.
So a lot of these very hard, geeky, hardcore platform as a service type things actually built on Amazon are really just people that we met along the way, mostly through BizTech.
So you saw them getting started, they come pitch you, and then like all of a sudden they've got like a real business. And
it wasn't even like that formal. I think.
Yeah, just hey, what's up, Edith? Like I'm working on this.
And I said, oh, you should meet this person, this person, and kind of back to your other questions was why we're in Austin. I think this is the best place to meet the most random people, but all related to internet, like mobile, just exciting. There's always like this serendipity. You never know who is sitting right next to you.
Totally.
And yesterday it was crazy. I met the inventor of the World Wide Web.
and I didn't know that there was an actual person. Like, hey, I invented the internet. That's hilarious.
And then the inventor of the Ethernet. I'm like, what? Like, this is like the household thing. Like, invented the water. And like to me, I think I go to any new place. I swear to God, I go to a place in a hotel or wherever. The first thing I don't even ask for is that water or food. Where's Wi-Fi? And now it's become just part of our life.
That's so funny. Yeah. So you do meet a bunch of random people. It is kind of crazy. I mean, there's supposedly like 100,000 people here, so you can get a little bit lost. But maybe that's the fun of it. You just end up at random parties and panels, and obviously a ton of interesting content. So, any advice for people who haven't been, from the Middle East? I actually think there's like 7 people from Dubai here, and like 3 or 4 from Dubai.
Yeah, I actually, it was about 3-4 months ago. I went on Geeks on the Plane. So my first time in the Middle East.
Oh, you did it? Yeah, I was when my mom got sick. So
yeah. We were actually going to see you in Dubai.
Yeah.
But it was fascinating. We went to many very interesting countries, and what I found particular in Dubai is we're so international.
Yeah, totally.
I think that 90-95% of the people that we met are not from there.
Yeah. I would say Dubai is like that. You guys also went to Amman, right?
Yes, in Amman.
So there it's a little bit. By the way, the developer community in Amman is amazing. Beirut's awesome too. So ArabNet is based in Beirut, but I definitely think that there's a lot of really smart, passionate, interesting people in all 3 of the cities. So super cool. Well, Edith, thank you so much for making time. It's great to see you. Hope you have some fun, and if you maybe can squeeze in a nap. We'll go party tonight.
I'll try.
And drink. Cool. Right,
Thank you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Thanks, Nima.
Peace.